Blue Lock drawing time. The manga is pretty awesome at the minute. If you don't read it, I recommend you do. So, Isagi keeps evolving and developing new weapons. This is the 2-gun volley. It's pretty good. So I'm going to draw the pose. I'm not going to do the guns because that's like a whole other tutorial. Such a good panel as well, this. So, landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast when I move my hand. Sorry, if I don't move my hand often enough. I'm working on that. So, let's do Isagi in a volley pose, okay? Back twisted, one leg outstretched, one sort of bent up. So, center point of my page about here. Come up over to the right. Head will be in here. May have to zoom in for you because it's quite small. And go. So, noses are an L shape, pretty much. So we go when a character is in profile, out and in. Okay, kind of an L or an upside down 7. And he's like got a demon face, right? So going up to the brow, it's bumpy. Right? It's like wrinkly and bumpy, basically. And the nostril will be just say here. So his brow, so this sort of L or 7 shape becomes a Z sort of shape. Comes out that way. Kind of hooks up. And that's his forehead and his brow starting here. Okay. So if you know where the brow is, gives it away. You know where the eyebrow is because the eyebrow is part of the brow. So it's just a crazy big spike up in this case, right? So it goes up and then kind of changes direction a bit back here. And it's always thicker at the front down here. And he's got like veins and like frowning. There's a lot of detail in the manga, right? It's like sweat and everything. They do all this kind of stuff. You could do that if you want. Or you could go more anime style and just leave it sort of smoother. Depends on what you like. So his eye then comes out from underneath his eyebrow. And he's got this crazy energy in his eye. Like, so comes out to a spike. Back here, and it's quite a thick line, right? And then it comes down. And his eyeball is just white, right? So they don't give pupils or anything. And then there's like an eyelid line there and there. And then there's all this sort of hatching and stress lines and everything around his eye. Just makes everything look a bit more intense. So we'll go back down to the nose, finish the facial features. So his top lip sticks out here like a little V, and then it goes down, sticks out again for the bottom lip. Right, so his mouth kind of comes out from here, so it goes like up. He's gritting his teeth, right? So it goes up around the back, down, back in for the bottom lip there. And then you can see that sort of teeth line at the back here. Might be a bit of a shadow at the back. Just there. And in Blue Lock, they tend to like draw in the gums at the top here. You know, they actually draw in all, like, a bit more detail of teeth than other animes and mangas and stuff. They draw in like the gums and things there. Little triangles that just sort of stick up from the bottom. Then the chin kind of sticks out a little bit, pointy. And he does some kind of cool here actually. He does a little bead of sweat dropping off the chin. I like that little detail, so I'm going to do it. Quite a good artist, this guy. Right. And so his jaw line, right, goes kind of from this bead of sweat just up this way, and then up towards the ear. Now it's all hatching and shaded and stuff, so we'll just draw it a bit simpler than that. And then this comes down for his neck, and his Adam's apple sort of sticks out there, and you have another neck muscle line here. So your jaw connects to your ear, so your earlobe is just like there, and the ear will join that, like so. Normally across the nose sort of area there. So our boy Isagi has sort of like hair spikes, like black hair, sort of sideburns here. And he's launched himself this way, so everything's kind of flying back. And we have ear lines and things inside here. There's like a bit of a black shadow down here. Veins pumping and a hairline here. So we'll get the hairline, then we'll do all those sort of veins. Veins like on his face, like so, and sweat again. So like another little bead of sweat like going that way. There's a vein on his sort of temple. Just kind of drawn in like this, and on his cheek as well. So he kind of looks possessed. Another vein here. And all veins at his neck as well, but we'll get the hair. So back at the front, we start doing all these hair spikes, right? Right, we just start going around the head, and like in manga, they can do the hair like a bit messier than what you might see in like the anime. Like they do like a lot more energy in the pen that they use, you know. Animators have to be careful that what they draw can be animated easily, you know. They can do like much more detail in mangas. Not always, but usually. And then this just goes down the back here of his neck. And like we'll just put some texture, I guess, like a little bit. And in the back of his neck goes down there. And they give him veins coming up his neck as well. So that's his head, right? So body position is an awkward one. Shoulders are going this way, hips are going the opposite way, right? So it's a real contorted sort of pose. So first, collar of his jersey here. So one shoulder seems to like bump sort of that way. His other shoulder over this side. So we just get like the shape of this first. Now this arm will go off my page. Kind of disappears off the back. Just off there. Right, so shoulders going this way, and the sleeve sort of bumps down a bit. It's like under his chin, yeah. Here. Okay, of course, arm coming out here, but we'll just get his back and stuff in. So, like his back will be like under the shoulder, right? Because it's like twisted, right? So, go this way. It's kind of straight. We'll do our best because there's like a gun coming across here, so hopefully I'm accurate enough with the anatomy on this one. So this like goes around his hips here, and then his other sleeve will go that way. Okay. So it's useful to do like bumps like this because it makes it look like clothing. And then the bottom of the jersey where it joins the leg just kind of curves around here, I think. Kind of making this up now because I can't see it, so. Right. And then he's one leg going this way and another leg kind of square here. You can just see his knee. Right, well, let's say, okay, we'll do like his hip or his butt kind of here. And this will come around to the front of the knee. I'm guessing here. Could be wrong. But if I was drawing a knee, I'd draw it there like that. So that means his shorts just come across the top, right? And he's quite muscular legs. And then his like shorts pull that way, I think. Because his other leg is like underneath his arm. So I'm gonna guess, right? Trying to get the direction. So that's a knee. And then arm goes that way and then big leg out this way. So we gotta go with our arm. Not overly muscular biceps or anything, it's just relatively straight. Going that way, right? And tricep just in there. Then his forearm should go this way. So that should be like an elbow sort of situation, and maybe a tricep there. And then he's got skin tight down to his wrist. And then a hand in there. But we won't worry about the hand for a minute. I'll zoom into the details like hands. We'll just deal with this big leg then. So, bump for shorts. Right, kind of like it comes around the leg here then. Okay, and then maybe longer, there, right? So that's like his shorts or his thigh kind of area, right? Going that way. So big old thigh muscle now, bumps here all the way down to like his sock. Tends to go this way out then for calf muscle, right? So his sock comes around here just below his knee. You got like a kneecap sort of area here, and it's drawn in mostly with like hatching and stuff. I think there's like a vein on his leg here as well. They put like sweat and drips and every sort of thing on that leg now as well. So this is like long out to his boot. So we'll just get the general shape for this now. So it goes real skinny then for his ankle. I'm gonna guess ankle here. Right, and then it's just like a white sock. And like you should have like calf line, shin bone and stuff there. Bastard Munchkin crest is here. Or Beep Munchkin. Maybe I should. B Munchkin crest. I don't know if YouTube will like me saying that, the name of that team. I should edit that. And there's like, you know, there's all this detail inside here, so you can do that if you want, but I'll just do it sort of like that, sort of sketched in. Now, boots, football, energy, like a gunshot. So what's the easiest way to draw these boots? Right, so it's kind of like coming from around his ankle. So we'll just go up to here and then down this way, general sort of foot shape. Okay, and then I guess the top of the boot will be sort of there somewhere, and it probably like goes around the top there. Like the tongue sort of here, and then like laces just black. It's all like black ink here, so I can't really make it out. So and then this comes down into there, and then you have black laces all like crisscross along here, and some like little details along the top and front. Just in there. So that's like our shape for our boot. It's a bit long and shadowy all in here, but it's hard to make it out, but I think that's not too bad. So we'll just finish the body so we can see another boot down here. I think it's Isagi's. I want to draw it in as his, so what way does that go? There. I think similar, and then like boot. Top of that, and then like I think the tongue, laces and stuff all here. It's just black, so I can't really make it out. But I guess there should be like a lace or something hanging off here and going that way maybe. Just sketch it in lightly, kind of like that. Makes sense there looking at it. So his hand then is here. So I'll zoom in for hands because they're like kind of detailed, right? So we can see like his thumb sort of just sticking out that way. And then it goes down, up to a knuckle, down to a finger, down, next one up, down. It's kind of like he's like making this claw sort of. There, next one then. This is like just a finger hanging off, so that way, and then the palm of the hand goes back into his wrist, just there, And there's like knuckle lines and stuff. Right, like so. And can't see the other hand, so we just got to draw his number and some details of the team that we can't name. That might be rude and we'll get him in trouble. So this comes down, this white line kind of runs down the whole side of the jersey here. And then down this way and then around his back. There's like a collar section here as well. And on his sleeve, a little white line here. And then like all these sort of folds coming around. And I'll just do 11 on the back. You could write Isagi on top there if you wanted, but I'll just do the 11. It's quicker. Yeah, no, it doesn't look right without the ISAGY, AGI on it, so I'll do it. Gotta do it. Okay, now football. So if you've a cup or a saucer or a compass or something circular that you can draw around, feel free to use that. But we're just going to go mark this out now. Like that, we'll just sketch it in sort of. Right, we'll just go around, try and clean it up. Like so, right? So that's the ball that he has just struck. Oh yeah, his pants here, I missed that. Right, so there is like all energy and stuff coming off this as well, but we'll just get the, so this football pattern is kind of difficult, right? So we've got 5 6-sided shape here, right? Kind of like that, and there's all these shapes that come off it, connected in this sort of pattern, right? Oh, 1 2 3, oh no, it's 5. Oh, some of them are 5 and some of them are 6. That's even more confusing. See, that one is a 5-sided. And you just try and like fill this in now as best you can. Don't worry if it doesn't work out exactly. Once you get the general sort of shapes, you should be alright. Okay, and there's all like energy basically coming off this, like And it's all like done with hatching sort of lines and sort of spikes and everything on this. And it goes back up sort of into like a circle area, so it's as if he's like shot a gun, and it's like right across. I'm just trying to find where it is here now. So it's like it's here, like across from his shoulder, this little ellipse, right? So like the smoke is kind of like all coming out from there. It's like a vortex, so it's kind of like it's spiraling sort of out as well. Keep going, spiral out. Right, so there's all this dust and there's all this energy lines then, like directional lines. Right, and then, so this is like the barrel of, say, like what we could imagine as the gun, right? So right, so this is the point of connection when he kicked. So it like comes down this way, across his leg, across the arm. And then it goes up past his head. So we go up like so that way. And then there's all like spikes and stuff inside here. I'm doing this kind of like sketchy, kind of like the manga. So we just gets a bit wider at the top. And again, there's all this sort of energy and stuff coming out of it. Point of connection was here. Like that, right? Right, but I think that's everything. Isagi 2, was it 2-gun volley? Cool panel in the manga. Of course, you can add guns here, like a gun here and a gun here, like a million jigsaw pieces. So, have at it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.